Welcome, Pisces. I have today for your full moon some incense that I wanted to burn just to give it's Nak Champa, my favorite, right? For those who don't know, Nak Champa, I'm not doing advertising, I just want you to know that this is for me the best, I don't know, smell for any incense, right? So I'm just gonna clear a little bit the energy because you're Pisces, you're going deep down into the subconscious, right? And so I really want to clear the energy also in my room because it's a deep full moon. It's a full moon where we become the subconscious, where we become through the fish, through this Piscean embodiment, right? When we take this position in, and here this is the jumping fish. I call it the jumping fish, right? That salmon that's jumping up the river to go back to the birthplace, go back to its origin. And here the moon is rising and she's embodying the moon, right? And the deep ocean underneath, or the lake, depending, right? Now for you, when we look at the original card of this sign, I explained it, but I keep explaining them again and again because they're very powerful cards. And I noticed each time when I explain them that something else is rising or something, different is showing me what's happening in your life, Pisces, because I'm trying to be a messenger. Not even trying, I am the messenger. I am someone that's wanting to embody your energy. And I connect to the Pisces because it's my opposite. It's opposite of me, right? So the number 19 up here already, when we look, you have the number 19, the 1, and the 9. And 9 is the Hermit, right? Which is the Virgo, which is me. And the 1, again, is that, the 1 and the 8. It's the number 18 card, right? Which creates the number 9. And then the 9 refers to the Hermit, to the card that is opposite of the moon, right? So right now we are in Virgo, and in Virgo we have the full moon. When is Pisces, we have a full moon in Virgo. So it's always the opposite. So these cards play with each other. These cards feed each other, right? Now, when you look at this card, this is the 4th stage of evolution, right? Starting from the Capricorn, starting from the Devil to the Tower, to the Star, now to the Moon, right? And then we have the Sun, the Judgment, and the World. We have 7 last stages of enlightenment, of evolution. Now this stage, right, the 4th stage, is spiritual unfolding, spiritual growth, and organizing yourself in such a way, like the Virgo, right? Like when we looking at the Hermit, he's organized to bring this healing energy, particularly at night, to you. This moon wakes over us. We don't have a moon during the day. The full moon or the moon shining to us is always at night. And so he is actually a card for the night, for the darkness, for that sleep, when we heal. And in the sleep, we go deep down in our subconscious and we're able to go into the dream state, right? We're unconscious. The conscious mind is gone. Now we're diving into an intuition, into what is the collective unconscious going through, right? And the lobster is the collective unconsciousness, right? And the dog and the wolf are the signs of evolution, of symbols as evolution. The dog comes from the wolf. We picked one wolf that was the most gentle, and we made that wolf then slowly breed only with more gentle creatures. And so that's how we actually got then the dog that is totally loyal, follows us everywhere, right? It's this animal that we live with, right? That is protecting us like the moon, right? The moon protects us in this moment of sleep. And when you want to change something, you do it right before you go to sleep. You go and say, I want to heal. Maybe a trait, maybe something in your body, maybe something that's not working for you. Maybe you want to create something that you always wished for, you always wanted, because we had the wish card was right before you, right? We had Aquarius, which was the star card, right? You becoming the star. Now you becoming the moon itself through this position, taking on this position, right? Now, the moon, as we can see, we see his profile and is looking down at us, and it's like the hermit. The hermit's profile, think about it, right? We look at these cards and they both show us the left profile. And when we see the left profile, we see the more intuitive side of us. We see more that we're going forward into the future, because remember, the hermit is up on the mountain. The Hebrew goes in this way. He's going from right to left, right? And here's the moon. So people are sometimes thinking, oh, he's actually taking a step into the past. No, he's stepping into the future, but through the Hebrew version, through the Hebrew eyes, because this is the Kabbalistic tree of life. And the Kabbalah comes from the Torah, the Bible, right? And here everything is from right to left. So he is on the mountain, he starts the journey, goes through the magician, through the high priestess, etc., emperor, empress, emperor, hierophant, right? Until here again, when the hermit goes up, which is Virgo, goes up again onto the mountain. He was on the mountain, went down through these stages, and now he's here on the mountain again. And here you are the next number 9, right? 9, and here the number 18, 1 and 8, which makes the other 9. Now, when you look at this, right, you see that this Cancer, or this lobster, right, is our collective unconscious coming out of the ocean, coming out of the lake, coming out of the water, and wanting to evolve, wanting, as we can see, the next step is the evolution, but there's a path going up to the mountains, going up to this moonlight where these two creatures are howling to the moon. It's always this mysterious moment up when the moon is out. When the moon is full, we look up and we just see this planet, right? And it's so incredibly beautiful. Now, the message here is going past these two towers, which we have seen in the death card, where the sun is rising, not setting, rising. But they're further away, right? So here we have, again, the two towers of, right, when we look at the towers in the High Priestess, we have two towers. And then we again have two towers in here, the Hierophant. And it's always the sign of duality, the sign of we have a right and we have a left side. And I just want to count the drops here. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 drops, or 15 is the devil, right? It's Capricorn. All right, I want to find out what that means, right? There's a reason for everything in these Rider-Waite, particularly pictures. There is a reason for everything, right? For these drops. So I'm going to have to find out what they mean. Good. I want to show you one more, the yoga position for the Virgo. And that is the Virgo looking back, right, at the stage. So now, of course, if I do it the Hebrew way, I would have to put this pose here and turn it around. And right now, though, I wanted to see how this feels, right? I wanted to do the European way, or the non-Jewish way, let's say. So here you are, the Fool, right? Stepping off the mountain, stepping out of this egg of cosmic egg of all possibilities, where all the colors are within. And you are in nothingness. You're not a physical being yet. You're not really a human being. You are just a feeling, a creative idea, something that says, I want to step off. I want to step out. I want to experience myself, right? So here you have the colors of the rainbow. And then we face the number 9, completion. And again, we're up in the mountain. We're up here, the Virgo, right? The Hermit. And he has understood all these paths that he had went through. And the word Yud means hand. And as you can see, he holds the hand of the lantern, and the other hand holds the wand, the magic wand, right? The wand of creativity. And together, of course, the hands here in this position of the turtle, which is also a sea animal and one of the oldest, right? Much older. I don't know if it's much older than the fish. But anyway, the turtle, the legs over its arm, right, makes it like a really you going deep in, you up all alone, you in your own home. You don't need no one. You have your home always with you. And so the hand here is showing the path, because that's what he does. He puts a light to those who want to follow from this stepping off, right, from this foolish idea, going through all the stages, and he shines the light for those who want to come after. So he here in the yoga position, the hand shines or shows you now the evolutionary stages to the wheel of fortune, where we go to the next level, right? Then is number 11. Let's say we have the path of justice, which is pure red, first chakra, right? To the next step, etc. We going in evolutionary next steps further until the world card, right? So here, just so you understand a little bit what I'm trying to do, then I have one more card. I painted it this way, where the mountain, the Fool, can go many paths. The dots can be different stages in your life of different colors again, and wherever, and you can choose one, maybe you pick one, but then you coming to the Hermit, and the Hermit, the two palms together, the light and the creative spark, that sexual union, that sexual ecstasy. This is what the Hermit, the Virgo month, the sun in the month of Virgo means. A unification, a sexual part, even though it's the number 9 in the zodiac sign, it's the number 6. So here he has the heart of the mountain, the palms together. He's dressed gray. Gray is always sign of wisdom. No more black and white, right? No more right and left. No more up and down. We are in our center. We are in the Namaste. And from there, the path move to the next level, right? Good. So this full moon in your sign is on the 2nd of September, which is tomorrow, very early here in Germany at 7:22. And so it is actually in some parts on the 1st, right? So just check where you live, when exactly the full moon is. And this is letting me know that this full moon, having an understanding of what is your frequency, what would you like to embody, what would you like to live, where would you like to evolve to, right? You crawled out and you became evolutionary, evolved, and now we go further past the limitation of these 2 towers. We want to go further. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to open yourself up, right? What is your, or where are your limitations even, right? What is your frequency that you want to embody now, that you want to bring, right? So there is this full moon, is this, what is it that you want to grow or heal into, okay? Remember, you are the Knight of Cups, right? Again, from the 8th of February to the 11th of March, if that's your birthday, you searching for true love, like the river, is searching for answers, is searching for this deep, deep love, right? Within you, within all of us, right? We are ready to embark on this journey. Good. So, for you now, of course, I'm making a longer version for you because it's your full moon. The first card from the deck is the 3 of Voices. I'm using the Muse Tarot, and looking at this card, I feel not just the pain of a triangle, a pain of a couple or a third party, right? That's what usually is interpreted in this card. I feel more like a world pain. In German, it's called Weltschmerz. A pain that you feel for the whole world. And what comes right after the first three cards are here: the Temperance, the Lovers, and the Queen of Inspiration. The Queen of Inspiration is an Aries. This is a Gemini, and this is a Sagittarius. So these are the 2 months, and this is the court card, right? Where in the description box below, you again get the dates for this card. Usually people put all the fire signs in this, but for me it's very specific. An Aries, right? He or she is embodying this energy, the Queen of Inspiration, the Queen of Wands. Now, what I see is it could be that between these three, there is something going on, right? We coming with the Three of Swords, you thinking about a Sagittarius, a Gemini, and an Aries. Or these are people that help you, influence you, bring spiritually something to you because there's something to be learned. You reaching your energy up, right? Because when we look, it's like the sky is crying. And she sits there all like behind the door. She's like, maybe you locked out. Maybe something happened here. Maybe between a Sagittarius and a Gemini, right? Then the middle card, you have Eight of Voices and the Eight of Materials. That's your central card. And the Queen of Materials, which is a Capricorn. Now the two eights, it's almost like you're doing too much, right? Also here, it's like, I know you can do a lot, right? Because, or maybe this month you feel like you're overwhelmed because it's the month of Virgo, and Virgo likes to work hard. But you're also binding yourself in your own vision with all this work that you want to accomplish or finish. And then, though, here comes the Queen, which is Capricorn, which is, look in the description box again, the dates for this, right? The Queen of Earth, the Queen of Pentacles. Here you are able to work through all of this. That's what I see. Even though sometimes you start thinking way too much about how do I get through this pile of work? Then in the near future, you have these three. The Knight of Emotions, the Eight of Inspiration, and the Queen of Emotions, which is the Queen of Cups. And this is you. The Knight of Emotions, this is you, Pisces, coming up in your own reading. This is letting me know that you overcome all of this because, just to finish, you're moving on. You're moving on to heal yourself, right? No matter what this is, no matter what is this emotional blockage that you feel? Is it a world pain? Is it a world pain of seeing something here? Because this card is the guardian angel looking over. And these two together, I show you the original cards. It's a very fascinating story. the Gemini and Sagittarius are opposite each other as well. Here I look, she is the subconscious, like you, the subconscious deep down, right? Going deep down, coming out of the deep down. She's the subconscious. He's the conscious. He's the conscious looking at the subconscious. She's looking at the higher conscious. When I love myself, when I truly bring these together into the higher consciousness, then the next evolutionary step is that you become this guardian angel. You become this angel. There's no more human being anymore. There's just this path up to the mountain, to the sun, to your crown, to the 7th chakra. Right? So here, this is the evolutionary stage of these two, and that's what I see. I see Sagittarius, right? And maybe there's a split happening. Maybe there's a split happening because that's the next card, right? I always keep still the order in the way they come, and if it's the other way, it's a different reading. So you coming from this, you had to heal, you had to become aware, or your guardian angel came to you in the form of a Sagittarius, helping you to overcome this split that this painful situation has created, maybe between a Gemini and an Aries. But you knew, okay, this is trapping me, this is overthinking, this is like very, very unhappy, bound by the thoughts. But what happened is you started to work, and you kept working and working. And here again, the Capricorn, maybe a friend, or you became the Capricorn yourself. There's always a possibility that you have understood these cards, or of course someone comes and helps you, right? It's always two ways to look at it. So look in the description box below, because maybe there was an Aries and a Capricorn that brought something in this love triangle. Because this card is above this one. But you kept working. 2 times the 8. You kept working, and the 8 is your card. The number 8. You kept working. You kept getting out. The moment we step into action, the moment we do into, that's why she has like all these arms, right? Because she's like multitasking, to forget all these thoughts that are really putting her into a dark place. She knew if she works, and you knew that you can free yourself. You knew you can free yourself because here you show up. Here you're moving creatively forward, very quick, very fast, into a Cancer. This is a Cancer, and this is you. This is you. You moving forward, and now it's raining. Your water element is rain or a river. Maybe you hear it. So you coming up in your own reading means you know in the future what to do. And this is always the healing card going. She's on the shore. She is not in the ocean like the King of Swords, King of Cups. She's at the shore, at the ocean, where the waves are crashing. But deep down, there's a whole world waiting for her. And this is where you're going. You know creatively this is something you gotta do. You have to become creative. Or there is a Cancer in your life that's helping you, right, to come out of this situation. Right? There is a self-love needed. A self-love needed that is absolutely coming from a help, because it feels like these two really connect, right? If you look at it, it's like you are in this situation because of a Sagittarius. A Sagittarius has created something, or you have become like the Sagittarius, clear, the archer, you shooting that arrow out, right? You are becoming the alchemist, melting the two energies together, the two here of the water and the fire element, creating this incredible pattern. This is what the Sagittarius does. He is temperance. He is melting things. He is using the dark and the light to create something fantastic. And of course, since this is your central card, you really are going and bring yourself out of this situation. I can see it. It's like you get out. You're going to be strong enough because you're going from 8 to the Queen, and that is an established woman. That is a strong, organized woman that says no more. No more of this. And of course, this is below something, right? Something here you should look at and see, because then underneath is you. You looking up, helping yourself to clear the energy, looking up. Let me get one. I want to get actually one from the mystical shaman. Right, I'm trying to see that maybe also around December you truly over it and you coming back into your own personal love, into your own place. From there you create something new. Even though you don't have the vision yet, it's difficult to see, but you keep working on it. You keep saying, I'm going to take action. That action leads you to become quite strong and focused and organized and having your own business. Then you back to who you truly are and moving forward to healing deeper in next summer, right? Healing yourself out of this situation. Right, and underneath is the Muse of materials. The Muse is the king of materials. So there is a couple, right? There is like a king and a queen of materials, which is Taurus. Okay. The Tree of Life. Beautiful. Alchemically finding the opposites, bringing them together, bringing them to this union. And this is the game of the Tree of Life. Tarot can be turned into Torah, Rota, Orat. And it's the Hebrew, mystical, wild child of the Bible, of the Tree of Life, of the Kabbalistic teachings. And it's called the Tree of Life. You, on your quest of love, of true love, on your quest, and it's happening fast, you will find true love, because this is very beautiful energy, right? You go fast. You are in the search for love because you have understood here something very profound. I feel it's more of a world situation. If it's a relationship situation, please let me know, right? But I feel it's deeper than that, because there is these strong cards coming after. And it's exactly what I said, right? It's this alchemical shifting, right? Where you coming from this and had to split. And this is your muse, right? This is your oracle card letting you know for this full moon, for your full moon. Shine this unification, shine the light like the moon shines the light. Shine a light to our subconscious, to our evolutionary path, coming out, going further, going up. In this month of Virgo, shining a light, right? Looking, finding the new path. And it's funny, it's like I feel like she's crossing her legs. And your feet, you're very much about feet. And it's so cute how just one leg comes up from the horse. Right? Here she painted also one leg up, but a little higher, a little stronger. Five and 8. You again have the 8 in here, the 8 and the 8. Bring yourself out of whatever it is that you're in. This is the time to do it. This is your full moon. Shine, evolve, grow, find your frequency. What is your frequency? Very clearly, this is your frequency. Frequency of growth. Growing, keep on growing, keep on changing, keep on shifting, keep on making new spiritual unfoldings. Finding What is your frequency? What would you like to evolve yourself into? Shine the light for all of the rest of us, right? Because you're the age of Pisces. You letting go to the age of Aquarius. The age of Aquarius is coming in now. Wow, beautiful, beautiful message. Thank you so much, Pisces. And I wish you a beautiful full moon, a beautiful meditation. Sit down and really think about what is your frequency, what would you like to embody for this next stage until next year, right? Next year in June. Thank you for watching. Namaste. It stopped raining.